Welcome to the Bottle Poppin' Podcast, where Meg and Heather share their love for oils, friendship, and entrepreneurship. Let's get it poppin'.
Hey everyone, this is Meg.
Hi there, this is Heather.
And we are the Bottle Poppin' Podcast. So Heather, what are we opening or popping open today?
We are going to pop open Geranium floral oil.
Yeah.
Very floral scent.
It is floral. Floral, like I can't think of any other descriptive words.
No, so doTERRA's website actually describes it as herbaceous, green, floral, sweet, and dry.
Huh.
I guess I get a little bit of the dry.
Yeah, the sweet and dry I get.
But otherwise it smells like a flower. Like as soon as you open the lid, you can't miss it. It's a flower.
Yeah. And I mean, I know I've been around a lot of geraniums. We used to grow geraniums. I don't know that they necessarily had a smell, or maybe it's just this is a very concentrated compared to the actual flower.
I feel like I disagree a little bit. I feel like I've walked past geranium plants and or a place where it's selling geraniums, and it's a very distinct smell in my mind. So I feel like it's strong enough that I recognize it. I'll say that. Interesting.
I guess I haven't been around geraniums enough, or like when we had them in our yard, it was like one pot and then lots of open space. So
right.
Yeah, it's a little different to be able to smell it. All right. Well, this oil, we were looking up beforehand all the things it does, and this oil really does a lot of things, which is interesting because I know I don't use this oil very often. And so it's eye-opening to see there's all these things I could be using it for.
Agreed. I don't either. I honestly can't remember if this was one that we purchased for a particular reason. It has been referred to as the poor man's rose. I've heard it referred to as.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people who use this as a perfume probably for that reason. So if you like floral scents, this might be a perfect perfume for you. Like with anything with these essential oils, once you turn it into a perfume, not only are you smelling nice, but you're getting some other benefits as well. So just a few of the benefits that this one does. So this is great for liver and kidney support. And so you literally could just put a drop and rub it over those different organs on your body. It also is great for skin. It can balance hormones. It can also help just with simple skin things like varicose veins. So massaging it into the affected areas. So this really crosses all kinds of different areas of support. And then, of course, emotional support as well.
Well, and interestingly enough, when they talk about using it for skincare, it talks about adding a few drops to your facial moisturizer, because then the scent is long lasting. And so you smell it. So if you're not a floral person, me, I don't know that I'll be adding a few drops to my moisturizer, because I don't know that I want it that close to my face all day. The part that I thought was interesting, it said that it was good for both dry and oily hair. So I thought I might try that with adding it to the shampoo or conditioner, just to kind of see if it, helps with the hair at all.
Yeah, interesting. I wonder if it just balances out the pH of the scalp, and that's why it doesn't matter which direction it goes in.
That's an interesting point. I like that.
Yeah. So I am a floral person, but I'm blessed to get my rose oil for free with LRP points. So I do use rose every day on my face. But this would be a good stand-in if you aren't getting rose for free, because it's definitely significantly more expensive.
Significantly. And that's interesting. Okay. So comparing the two, I feel like I could identify rose scent versus geranium scent. However, rose, you and I were astonished when we got that one drop at convention the year they released it, and it stayed on us for hours with the scent, and it softened slightly as the day went on. But now with how strong I can see geranium is, I can see where that could linger that long too. So I think they are both powerful scents like that.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of scents, I feel like the way that I have used this the most is actually in diffuser blends. I don't know that I would diffuse it alone, but diffusing it with other oils, it really does just add like an undertone of floral.
Particularly, I like it with citrus oils.
Yeah. So I did a quick just search on Pinterest, which is one of my favorite places to look for diffuser oil blends, and found a few different diffuser blends with geranium that sound really good. So like the Spring Fever blend, it's 3 drops of geranium, 3 drops of grapefruit, and 2 drops of lime. And I bet that would be like super refreshing and energizing. And again, like geranium would just be like the floral note at the bottom. Another one that's different but sounds really good. This is called Morning Dew, and it's 4 drops of geranium, 2 drops of eucalyptus, and 2 drops of rosemary.
Oh.
And I bet, like, just because both eucalyptus and rosemary are such strong scents, it maybe would pull out the herbaceous part of geranium and balance it out. So I bet that would actually be pretty good. I might have to put that in my diffuser today.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try that one too. That's interesting. And again, I said that I liked it with citrus oils. I think the combinations you just read were, obviously one was citrus, one was completely different. Yeah. But I thought this was funny in the Modern Essentials book. There's always a list of what oils it blends, each oil blends well with. And so on this one, it says blends with all oils.
You forgot to include the important part of it. It actually says blends with ... All oils. Wait for it. Yeah, use it for anything.
I don't think I've ever seen any described with all oils, so that's impressive.
I haven't either. That's so funny. So yeah, this oil is definitely versatile. It's a good one to have on hand, especially like we've said, if you like those floral scents, this would be a good one. Anything else, Heather, that we need to say about this one?
I can't think of anything else.
Okay, awesome. Well, we hope that you've learned something new. Definitely share this episode with somebody who likes floral oils. Maybe they want to add this to their collection as well. And as always, we love connecting with you. So if you want to connect with us, you can go to bottlepoppinpodcast.com or go to our social media site, also Bottle Poppin' Podcast, and connect with us there. Or the third Thursday of every month, except for September, we do have our Ask Us Anything Zoom call. It's totally free. Just jump on, 30 minutes. We're there to connect with you, answer any questions that you have about oils or life or anything. So we'd love to have you join us. So thanks so much for taking the time to listen today, and we'll have a brand new episode for you next Friday.
Thanks for tuning in. For more information, you can follow these bottle poppin' ladies at bottlepoppinpodcast.com. Tune in next week to learn about what bottle we're poppin'. Until next time, take care. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This podcast is not intended to treat, diagnose, cure, or prevent any disease.